Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, man? And I've been feeling good. You know, I just want to say this. I've been tired, like really tired, like all the time for the last few months. It sounds crazy, but I've noticed that I've been getting used to it, but at the same time, I'm still tired. So I just want you guys to know that. I love you guys, man. Um, Things have been really crazy. Um, I know I mentioned it last couple streams. You know, I didn't really game at all, but I got on and talked with some people, and I just want you guys to know that. Um, so I've been spending a lot of money lately, and I've been wanting to work to spend more money. um, as the title suggests, um, my bipolar. You know, I don't like using it like that. I don't like saying it like that because it sounds like I'm just kind of throwing it around and using it as an excuse. Um, no, spend. Well, I'm gonna start being like that because right now the way it works is I work enough to where I can basically just buy. I just spend and it reloads, and I can still save a little bit. But then sometimes I'll just tell myself, like, when I treat myself, it just makes me want to work more. It's crazy. Um, and I don't always spend all the money. Sometimes, like I went hard for a couple months. Like I bought my brand new MacBook Pro, and then I bought some other shit that I probably should have not bought. But I'm not like in, like I'm getting these things, and it's helping me. Um, it's not just to spend, but you're exactly right. I should definitely take my foot off the gas. But a lot of things, yeah, of course, man. You can ask anything. Um, like one of the things that I've been struggling with, like I got all these packages in my room, like anything you can think of. Like I got my computer still in a package. I haven't even opened it. Um, I got like a brand new keyboard, a brand new um camera for my stream. But for some reason, I feel like the money I spend, I feel like I have to make it back up before I can enjoy the product. It's really weird. Um, but my bipolar is getting pretty bad. Well, here I use that loosely, so it's getting pretty like I don't want to say it. So I'll explain to you what's happening, and then you guys can, you know, I don't want you guys to be upset with me. Press any key and it plays. What do you mean warbles? So what you you press a key and the key plays, and then what? And then what? There's a sound after it. Does the when you initially press the key, does it sound normal? I don't know what you're trying to say. In the end, if a solid tone. So it has. So basically, like when you hit a key, you can tell that part of the note is playing. Does it play the full note and then it fluctuates? Or is it kind of like, oh, I can tell that's a C sharp, but it's not the whole sound is messed up? Or does the sound happen you hear after you get an actual the correct note from the key press? Because I might not know, but I know somebody who does. So okay, so what if you tap it? What happens if you tap it? I keep for I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I remember exactly how a digital keyboard works. Does it work the same as a regular piano? Other than the fact that you got all the extra gadgets and stuff. Like when you press a key, does it without this issue? Does the sound resonate like on a piano or no? Oh, okay. So like it doesn't. The sound doesn't carry like on a piano, correct? Like on a piano, you can go ding. Keyboard doesn't do that, right? I okay. It's been so long. My grandmother had a piano, has a piano, but it's been so long. You're probably thinking to yourself, "Damn, this guy don't know shit." I'll be honest, I never owned a digital keyboard, but I will help you figure out your problem if you still want me to. I mean, oh, I see what you're saying. But oh yeah, I see what you're saying. You're right. You're right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, you're right. The foot pedal carries the sound. That's right. Okay. So no. All right, fine. You don't have to just forget about it, brother. I was trying to help you, man. It's cool, man. It's cool. I've never used a keyboard, digital keyboard before, but don't worry about it, man. I'm sorry trying to help you. I was trying to help you, but it's cool, man. No, it's cool, man. I never made my own music. Like I don't produce music. I take other people's music and I mix it when I DJ. No, I'm not that talented. I wish I was that talented, but I'm not that. I'm not like that. That's a whole different ball game, man. To sit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I bet you I could do it, but to me, I love the DJing aspect. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I would like it. I mean, I might. I don't know if I would like just sitting at a computer, having whatever, Ableton open or Fruity Loops and just making beats all day and making remixes. No, well, um, I think you probably saw on my MacBook Pro. I had my MacBook. I don't know, man. I'm stressed out. I got my gaming setup, which has a keyboard. That's the one with the TVs. Well, at the time, I don't even think I had the TV when I took the initial picture, but monitors. And then when I DJ, I have my MacBook Pro, and there is a keyboard. I don't, I, so I have a small keyboard on my gaming setup, and it probably looks like a keyboard for sound, but it's like a 60% keyboard. That's the only thing I think of. Unless you got my gaming setup and my DJ setup mixed up. But I had a platform for my Mac with Pro on my. I'm just, brother. I'm sorry, man. It's cool, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe come by, man, when I'm feeling a little bit better. No, I I love having you here, man. But it's just I'm trying to get over being able to stream. I've been tired all the time, but I'm really excited to be here. But I'm just so nobody knows exactly how I feel, and I'm always stressed. People don't think that and when I tell people that, they don't think I'm trying to do better. They don't think I'm taking medicine. They don't think I care. I tell people I'm stressed out, but what I'm doing all the right stuff. Just because I'm stressed out and not doing good, people think, oh, just we'll go to a doctor. Yeah, and after 5 visits, you'll be fine. No, it don't work like that. I always feel like this, but it's kind of like every day it's making life suck less. I have things that I really love, that I enjoy, that bring me joy, and then I have things that don't bring me joy, and I'm trying to get over that. And people get confused with the fact that they think that if I'm always if I'm struggling or talking down on myself, they think, man, this guy's a negative energy type of guy. It's all right, brother. If you want to, man, come by on another stream. I haven't been streaming in a while. Um, I'm just gonna talk and try to make myself feel better. You know, you don't have to listen, brother. It's not. I'm trying to get back to what I want to do, and it's gonna be a while to have an interesting stream that people want to be at. But I'm working towards that. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that, oh, okay, this is that's you probably have something. See, I'm messing with my PlayStation controllers. You probably I respect you, and you probably have something that you really want to do or need to do, and I want you to do those things, man. I don't want you to sit in my stream. Not until, at least wait until I'm to a point where, because it's like I'm tired and wore the fuck out, but I love doing this so much. I don't care. And people say, well, get sleep. Well, yeah, but I'm working on getting sleep. And, you know, I love the things that I do on my time off, that I love it more than sleep. And that's just the way it is right now. And I'm okay with that. One of the good things about my bipolar is I can live off less sleep. Now, I still need sleep. It's not like I'm up for 4 days straight or anything. But well, I appreciate it, brother. I'm just telling you, like, I, I wanna I wanna have a good relationship with you, man. You know, but I want you to have fun in these streams. Now, I know you're gonna tell me, "Oh, I have fun," or "It's chill," or stuff like that. But I want you to enjoy coming here. Not just enjoy coming here, but I want you to have fun. I want you to be able to, you know, not always have me chomping at the lips talking. I want you to be able to come and meet new people and have fun. And I'm not there yet. And it's almost like having any audience at all is too much right now, because I just feel like I have to I have to I have to give you something, and I don't have that yet, you know? That's all I'm saying, brother. I always care for you. I always think about you. I really do. You're all good, man. I'm just saying, it's right now, it's like I'm trying to get the things that are going good in my life are going great. The things that aren't going good, they're not going to be 100% solved. Like my bipolar, my autism. That's not ever just going to go away. No, it's not you, brother. I promise you, it's not you, man. Like, when you read the conversation, it's not you, man. It's me. But I'm trying to. The things that are going good in my life are going great. I don't want you to be here, man, because if you are, it's just, I consider you a friend, an actual friend, and it's like I want you to be somewhere where you can have fun and enjoy yourself. And then when I get to where I want to be, at least a little more confidence, then you can come here, because I know there's other stuff. I know there's other stuff you want to do. You're not going to tell me that, but I know there is. You know, especially when you've been working all day. You know, probably a girlfriend, or I don't know if you have any kids, but I love having you here. But I'm not the type of person who's like that. I don't. If 10 people came to my stream right now, and they were my friends and I knew them, I would tell them, no, you don't have to. Don't be here, because I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better. That's where I'm at. What else you want me to say? Yeah, that's where I'm at. One of the reasons I don't watch other people's streams is because I think to myself, I gotta. There's certain things streamers do that are just the general, kind of the general thing they do to appeal to other people, and it's kind of like what do I want to say? It's kind of like, not unwritten rule, but it's the stuff all streamers do. They give an introduction, they do all these things. Me, because I don't stream that often, I don't even have that, you know? And I don't even, put up like, so a lot of people don't share their private life on stream. The ones that do, they still separate their uber private life with their stream life. I don't even have that. Like, I tell you guys everything. Well, you everything. I don't have more than like 4 viewers at a time, which is nice because I don't got to worry about getting, you know, getting pranks and stuff like that. I can be open and honest. But I don't even have that my streamer mentality or my streamer game, like my streamer face. Yeah, and I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. But one thing I'm missing is I'm missing that consistent, like, even if it's an intro, if it's a just kind of like something that when you come to my stream, even if it's just like two or three things, but that's what I'm going to say, that's what I'm going to do, because it's kind of like, that's something has to be consistent. With me, every stream is inconsistent, which isn't necessarily bad, but it is a little frustrating because you don't know what I'm going to do, which I guess adds some element of surprise, but at the same time, in terms of organization, it's terrible, which is weird because, well, see, and you know this, brother. I do want to play, but then I get excited for talking, and then I just don't play. It's weird. Like I want to play, but then I like. There's a lot of games I want to play, and the one hurdle that I face every time I want to play a game, and this is what I think. I think to myself, man, if I start this game, first of all, I'm gonna have to spend at least 15, 20 minutes getting used to the controls, maybe a little less. But and this is what I think. Think to myself, okay, I'm gonna learn this game, get a either if it's brand new, get a refresher on the controls and the settings and do all that. I want to do it right. I'm just gonna hop in and play. I want to do it right. Set everything up. But the one thing I think about is I think to myself, well, and this is what I think about when I'm selecting a game. I think to myself, okay, if I get to playing, well, then I got work tomorrow and Tuesday. Well, that's great. Then I can play Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, the odds of playing that one game those 2 days are slim, but But then I tell myself when the weekend comes, this is what I say to myself. But when Friday comes, I won't be able to play anything because I'm on 12-hour shifts Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so I think to myself, well, if I spent X amount of minutes getting used to the game, and then I finally start playing the game, and then maybe by Wednesday I actually start to get a groove, and then I get defeated because I tell myself, well, now it's back to work, which I like work, but I can't. My schedule. I mean, I guess it could if I tried really hard, but it's really impossible. Um, well, I mean, yeah, that would be cool, but it's just like I don't just. I know it sounds confusing and difficult. I'm not trying to be like that, but and I apologize for being tired, but you know, yeah, I would love for you to introduce me to a game, but and this is just how I am, man. Is I want to do it right. Like I can't just open Cyberpunk and just start playing. I gotta make sure the settings are good. That's just who I am, man. That's just the way I am, man. I can't just open up a game and start playing. However, I would love for you to show me a game, but let me, let me open my library and, I just want to do it slow. Yeah. Now, what's crazy is I tell people that, and people think, man, you're miserable. Where that aspect of me is kind of miserable, but I'm not a miserable person. You know, it's kind of like people who people who have times when they have low self esteem, that doesn't mean they're a low self-esteem person. Kind of like if a good person does a bad thing, are they a bad person? No. But unfortunately, a lot of people see the things that aren't so welcoming. So they automatically assume, that's that. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's that. But I'm working to get through that. Well, let me see. Let me put some water on my face. Let's see, what time is it? It's 2. Great. I'm a night person. I still got to eat, but I got lots of time. I didn't sign up to work tomorrow, so kind of like if I wake up, I go to work in the evening, which I will, because I want to work a day overtime. The thing is, what kills me is not the 1 day overtime; it's the 2 days. So I work first shift Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then what happens is I go to bed at like 4 o'clock. That's what I usually do. I try to stream or watch TV. I go to bed 4 o'clock Monday morning. Wake up 2 or 3, whatever. Drink coffee, hang out, whatever. Leave for work at 4:15, 4:30. Get to work by 5:30. But what I do is I get home about 4:45 in the morning on Tuesday, and then so instead of preparing for bed around 2, I start preparing for bed around 5, but I eat and shower. So it's usually like 8:30 before I go to sleep. And what I do is I actually get ready to wake up on Tuesday. And so what ends up happening is and you're right. Sorry, I wasn't exactly had my eyes closed, but no, you're exactly right. So what happens is, so then I wake up Tuesday, I'm tired, but I'm motivated to go to work. I want to go to work. And this is the kicker real quick, so people can kind of get an idea of kind of why I'm tired and why my schedule's all messed up. But I like my schedule, believe it or not. But I think I won't love it as much once I start to see the other side of things. But anyways, I get home Tuesday morning, 4:30, 4:45 a.m. But then by the time I eat, shower, relax, okay, it's about 8:30 before I lay down and go to bed. Sometimes 9. But then what I do is I wake up again at like 3 to get ready to go to work again at 5 at night. And so then I don't get home till 4:45 Wednesday morning. And it's from then until basically Wednesday's really my only true day off. Because even when I have Thursday off, I wake up, I do laundry. It's 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon. I still gotta be conscious because I gotta go to bed by at least 10:30, 10. And so I can't really do anything that night. A lot of times I just kind of procrastinate, and before I know it, it's 8 p.m. and I just like still got to eat, shower, because I don't want to go to bed at 11:30 and only wake up and lay down at 11:30, wake up at go to bed at 12:30, lay down and go to bed at 11:30 at night, and then fall asleep at 12:30. That means I get like 2.5 hours, and then I'll be punished all day for no sleep. Like right now, I was talking, I got my eyes closed just because I mean, that doesn't really have anything to do with me being tired, but I don't know, maybe it does. I think what I need to do is I need some time off to really get my streams right. Because it's like I'm so tired that I've learned to deal with it. But it's like instead of being used to having 80% energy, I'm just used to running on 50% energy or 60%. And I've just learned to deal with that instead of, you know, um, being introduced to. See, my mind is just trailing. But yeah, it's like I'm learning to function on just 40%. energy. And I can function fine like that. But I forget that if I did this, if I took time off, if I did this, took a week off, I could get to 80% energy, actually wake up without an alarm. And that would open a bunch of new doors for me. Like I'd be able to stream without closing my eyes every 30 seconds. That sounds great. Does you say you're off Thursday? Um, does that mean Wednesday night is available to you, or when you say you're off those days, those are the days you actually do stuff? Or oh, okay, so Wednesday night would be perfect. And just to be clear, I'm working on changing my schedule to where the first step is I'm just going to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And have Tuesday off, Wednesday, and Thursday instead of just Wednesday, Thursday. And then the step after that, hopefully, if I can do that, is maybe once a month, only work 3 days. So I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. Or I'll have just Wednesday, Thursday off. Go to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But then don't come in for overtime Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So kind of have like, I work overtime the previous week, but then the week following just work a normal shift or a normal week shift and don't work overtime. That way I get Monday through Thursday off. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. But I've been really just spending money and trying to get up to par with some things. And I love working, but I forget that there are things that I like to do that don't involve, that I don't need to make money for, And I'm like closing my eyes while I'm talking to you. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to refresh for this stream. If not, I love your idea. I love all your ideas, actually, and I mean that. So let me go put some water on my face, get something to drink. For those wondering, no, I don't drink booze, alcohol, nothing like that. Let me see if I can kind of get a burst of energy and wake up. If not, that's okay. I'll probably just call it a stream because I still got to eat. Because I got off work at 3:30, but I made some stops. By the time I got home, it was 5:30, and I shave and shower and clean and laundry. So basically, from like 6:45 to like 11 was doing all those things. Shaving, showering, laundry, vacuuming. I know it sounds silly, but basically the one day where I do a heavy detail on my condo and also shave and do all that stuff, all my maintenance. And so yeah. So you do that. You send me anything you want. Let me try to I'll show it on the screen. Here, send me it and I'll show it on the screen and I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Well, that's better. Mm. Oh, see, I forget people like you are cool as shit and still, and you use my Discord server. See, I do love my Discord server. I just, like I said, I've been working, and I know this isn't the answer to all problems, but one of the things I tell myself to justify working so much is there's so many things I can do when I work and making extra money. So many things. But there's also a few, not so many, but there's a few things that I like to do that I can't do unless I don't make any money or don't make extra money those weeks. And that's the conundrum that I'm in. Um, is telling myself, hey, I need a better balance. I don't got to work 5.5 days every week. Oh, that's right. You do that. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. See, I love it when you show me this stuff, brother. Now, what game refresh me a little bit on the game and everything that you did these figures and just refresh my memory on like how you paint them and like what you go through and why they're the colors they are. Because I think the last time you mentioned that, it's been at least a year. I'm almost certain. It's probably in our message history, right? When's the last message we sent to each other that was about this? There's probably one message like a few months ago, but when was the last time we actually had a conversation? Here, let me put some water on my face and we'll go from there. I'll put some water on my face. I already drank 2 cups of coffee, and I had coffee earlier today, so I don't want to do that because I think the coffee's in me and it's motivating me and it's giving me the type of energy it should be, and not the type of energy that is like crack. Sometimes coffee will do that if I don't drink it for like 3 days, but I don't like that feeling because it just you feel weird and you get numb and while it gives you a crap load of energy like cocaine, not exactly like cocaine, but it just gives you that boost of energy. It's great and all, and you feel good, but it's so short. So I drank like 2 cups of coffee on top of what I drank at work, so I think I had enough of that. So, but it is motivate me, got the juices flowing, and But right now, I think I'm just tired and wore out. I think in my mind, real quick, I think in my mind, I'm excited and have all this energy, but I think mentally and physically, I'm drained. So it's kind of like drinking an energy drink at work at 2 in the morning. My body's tired because it's 2 in the morning, but I want to get through the remaining 2 hours, so I drink an energy drink. So I think your body has conflicted, it conflicts with each other because your mind is racing, but your body's kind of shutting down. But let me put some water on my face. Let me see if I can get a little more energy and see how we do. If not, um, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out my schedule. At least have a week with I don't work overtime, which it sounds silly, and I can definitely survive doing 3 weeks with no overtime. But it's like I've been spending money because I've been trying to get some things squared away, but I definitely need to start taking some time for me. What's crazy is I have all my vacation left. I have so much vacation. Then I have all these extra days too. It's crazy. So much. If I took real quick. So if I took all my vacation in a row, I think I would have. I could take the entire month off. So I'd only have to take off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So basically, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 12 days. Actually, I got more than that. So if I decided to take my entire vacation in one go, which I don't want to do that, and I don't even think I can, but I would be off for at least an entire month. But my paychecks would be kind of shitty, but yeah. I don't know if I could do that because then it'd be giving me some false hope because it's like, oh, I got all this time, and then I start all this stuff, and then by the time week 4 comes around, week 5, I go back to work, and all this stuff I started, I can't do, and that's what I don't want to do. I always want to incorporate the things I do on my vacation and my time off. I always want to incorporate that while I go back to work, so I don't have these things I can only do on vacation. Absolutely not. That's just gonna make me feel like shit because it's like, oh man, I did all this stuff to make me feel good over vacation, and now I go back to work and I can't do it all. I can't do it no more. Nah, I'm not like that. I know people who are, not me. All right, I'm gonna put some water on my face. See if I get some energy. So I'm gonna be honest. Um, Um, so I'm gonna be honest. So I feel good and I feel awake, and but I can already tell that it's not a long term thing. And I think streaming was not a bad idea by any means because I got to talk to you, and to me that's a win. But I think that with with the struggles I deal with, I think I have to have more energy. So like right now I feel great, but I don't want to give this false hope because I feel like maybe in a half hour I'm just gonna feel done. I think I'm just overall tired, but I think the best way to describe it, I could be wrong here, but I think the best way to describe it is I get so much excitement to like talk to you and stream that it like powers me through as much as it can. But I think most of the time, almost all the time in my like previous, I don't know, half a dozen or even dozen streams, I think, you know, I think my fatigue catches up with me. And there's only so much you can hide before it just starts like I said, I think I just and I kind of said it by accident, but I think I was hit the nail on the head. I think for the past year, no joke, I've been working this schedule for a long time, for at least like last 10 months, aside from maybe 6 weeks of not doing overtime. But I think my body and my schedule, I'm just so used to being tired all the time. I don't like that. Um, it's like instead of having 70% of my energy, I have like 40. And because work is a routine, it doesn't take anything. It doesn't. There's a lot of thinking how to do things and making good decisions takes energy out of you. When you go to work and you already know what to do, it's easy to do that when you're tired. But when I'm streaming, being able to adapt and change things, it takes energy. And I think that's why a lot of these streams are cut short because I just know deep down that I'm just tired. But after talking to you, I've had a couple realizations. I've realized that I um I am going to that's going to change starting today. So I'm going to look at what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my overtime days this week. I'm going to look at what I'm spending my money on and tell myself, hey, you can still spend the money, but maybe wait a week, or wait 2 weeks, and don't do it. Because right now it's like working all that. I pay everything I need to, everything I want, everything that I need to, all the necessities, food, bills, all that stuff. But then I always include things that I like, and it kind of best way to describe it is it makes work suck less. Work doesn't suck by any stretch of the imagination. I like it, but it just makes me want to even go to work more. So I'm taking care of the things I need to, but also being able to save and buy things I want. To me, that's that's the goal. To me, that's a goal in life. Being able to do all three of those things, you know, being able to buy some nice shit and knowing I'm working hard for it. But I got to tell myself, Tony, you're gonna work this week. You're gonna work this week, and you're gonna do everything you normally do, pay for the stuff you need to, but just save up, like you are. Just save up. Just you know, do everything you normally do, except don't spend your money. And when I say spend money, I ain't talking like $5, $10. I'm talking like $40 here, $70. Just don't do it. And if I can do that, oh, everything will be a world of difference. Like when I'm talking now, I won't have to close my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for taking the time out to speak with me, brother, and hanging out with me. I'm gonna be honest. Even though the stream's ending, I feel great. I feel good, and I like that because that's a huge step in the right direction compared to my other streams where they were just basically, um, see, lost my train of thought. But even though this may seem like a disorganized mess of a stream, this is probably one of the best streams I've had in a long time. And I'm going to tell you why. Not only because I'm talking to you, because I enjoy talking to you. And if I wasn't so tired, I would remember exactly where we met, how we met. I don't remember that. But I do know that our our interaction or relationship, I say relationship, but friendship, I consider you a friend. I don't know if you'd call me a friend when you meet somebody online. If you don't, that's fine. I call you a friend, but you don't have to call me a friend. I know some people who don't call me a friend if they only know me online, but because of how we met and because of how supportive you've been since day one, and not only that, but the way we talk to each other, it's a like the +10 comfort level. And so I say all that because not only was it great to talk to you, but you were able to give me some insight on how to, like right now I'm closing my eyes and I notice I've been doing that, not just during this stream, but I notice I do it like when I'm testing sometimes. So just to give you an idea on how tired I am sometimes. And this is really opening my eyes, no pun intended. But I'll be on break and I'll go sit out my car and I'll be on social media or something, whatever. And it'll be like a 15-20 minute break. And I won't even know it and my eyes will close. And I don't know if you've ever done this, but then I'll wake up and I'll jerk almost like I don't know how to say it. Almost like I'm closed and all of a sudden my eyes open because I know I'm not supposed to be sleeping. And I do this kind of sort of jerking motion. And one time I had coffee in my hand, I spilled the coffee. It was almost like that jerking motion happens when I'm totally caught off guard with the sleeping. Like I'm total like like I'll be sometimes I'm tired and I realize that I'm dozing off. Other times I'm so focused on what I'm doing that I don't know if it's because I'm so tired, but I'll start closing my eyes and I won't even realize it. You know, that's how you know your body's shutting down. It's like your body's shutting down, but your brain isn't. And probably exactly what it is. But yeah, and then when that happens, sometimes I'll do that, and then I'll open my eyes like I don't know, a minute later, 30 seconds later, and I'll come to the realization, damn, I'm really tired. But sometimes I'll get, it's like I'll just wake up, something won't. Sorry, it's like my OCD. Sorry, something won't really alert me. It's like my mind knows that I can't fall asleep on break because I have to go back to work. It's almost like an internal alarm clock. And it's like, so I'll be on my phone, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I know is I'm looking at my phone, and I just typed a bunch of gibberish, and I realized that I actually kind of conked out for like 20 seconds or 2 minutes, and yeah, sometimes I'll wake up and like that jerking motion is really weird. It's like that jerk, and my body almost goes into like a half a second convulsion, like where I just like it sounds silly, but that's how I know I'm so tired. And anyways, that's kind of how I'm close to that now. Like I'm functioning, I'm talking to you, but I can tell that my body, you know, like I've been you said it best, and I'm gonna steal it. I've been running on autopilot for about a year. About a year, I don't know what it's like to have 80% of my energy. But I think that's what was necessary. So then when I do have my energy, um, I'll be able to. I don't want to say be more grateful for it because I am grateful, but I'll be able to utilize it better. Because I think if I get my sleep back and get my rest back and get to like that 70 or 80%, and that's just an arbitrary number, but just get better than what I'm at now, I think that's gonna give me a euphoria that I haven't had in a long time. It's gonna be like being on drugs because I'm gonna be like, holy shit, this is what it's like when you're awake. Oh, and that was Alex who wrote that. I love you, Alex. Um, Damn, I love Alex, dude. Um, so if you're random and just stopping by the stream, I just want you guys to know that um, things are going good, but right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, excuse my language, but my work life balance is really fucked up. My last few streams, I haven't been able to do exactly what I want to do just because I've been so tired. But like last year and a half, I've been basically running off 40%. That's an arbitrary number, but my body and my mind and my schedule is used to me being tired. So tired that I've there's certain things I can't do. That so tired there's times when there's things I want to do and I just can't do it because my body's so tired. And I've been working a lot and doing that and but that's going to change and God, I love you, Alex. Man, I'm so glad to see you, brother. And you, Dre. Man, but seeing you, Alex, man, it's like sorry, I keep adjusting myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of doing it because I'm kind of not because I'm tired, but it's just like the distraction. Sorry, but it's like seeing Alex in my stream. It's like if somebody pumped me with a bunch of adrenaline. Like just seeing you is like it's crazy, brother, because you're my homeboy, and and I love you, man, and I want everything to be good with you, and um see, I'm so tired I've conked out. I love you guys, man, but I'm so glad I saw out. I'm sorry it's so disorganized. I just want you guys to know I love you guys. I'm gonna work on my rest, but not just rest. I'm gonna work on my confidence. Things are gonna be better. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you in about a month. Well, I give it about 3 months. The stream's gonna be popping off because I got some things on the side I'm doing. Um, Things um that do cost money, and but I'm gonna get a better work life balance, and that's what I'm gonna do. You're awesome, Alex. We both worked 12 hours. Okay. I'm so glad because even though I'm ending the stream and even though my conversations are breaking up, I'm tired. I am so excited I got to see Alex. And not only that, I'm tired as shit, but I'm happy. And that's a rare, normally people don't feel like that, I don't think. But I'm so tired, so wore out, but I'm happy. And yeah. Um, all right. Love you guys. Gonna end the stream. I know it was a little weird stream, but just know, guys, that everything's on the right. Everything's going in the right direction. I just need to tighten some things up. Get my um, get my energy back, not be so tired. Um, so then I can be a little more alert and just be a little more and feel better about myself. But with that being said, I'm ending this stream on a good note. You're right. All right. I love you guys. Love you too, Dara. Love you, Alex. You guys are awesome. 1 second. 1 second. You guys already know. Miss you too. 1 second. Just give me a minute. When I know I only got a minute, cue the jokes. No, when I know I only gonna do something for a minute or two, it's like I pull this emergency energy, this emergency like euphoria, because it's only for a minute or two. But you guys already know. How can we do this? How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this? You want to do it the hard way or the easy way? Dara and Alex want to see you. They want to see you. I don't choose that. You know Daddy's gonna pick you up and you're gonna meow. You don't have to. Hold on. Hold on. No. What? What? You're never like this. Just for it's not the water. What's wrong? Say hi to Alex. Say hi to Dara. See? Did you know that Dara was the inspiration behind your name? Dara and Dory. It's not a coincidence. Love you guys. Thank you guys for understanding. And man, now I'm now it's like the old me would have been like, all right, let's play, let's game, but I know deep down that I feel good. It's okay to end the stream on a good note. I gotta, get my energy back. But I'm glad we were able to do this. I'm glad. Are you glad too? See, I'm so tired. I'm closing my eyes when I'm holding my cat. All right. This is for real. Love you, Alex. Love you, Dara. Until next time. And also, too, one other thing. When I have my energy back, we'll get all the gaming and all that stuff squared away. We'll figure out what games we want to play, what we'll play together, online play. We'll do all that. And I say that because I care about you guys, and we'll figure all that out when I have more energy. So don't worry about that. You guys can watch me play, and then we'll all play something. Whatever. We'll sit and talk. No matter what, it will be fun for us. That's the only thing I can guarantee. All right. Tony out. Say out to everybody. Are you purring? Why are you not purring? Now, why are you not purring? Why are you not purring? You usually purr. Why do you have all your claws out? That is reserved for when Daddy puts you in the water. Why do you have all your claws out? Daddy normally picks you up all the time, and you never do that. You just didn't want to be on stream, did you? Well, I got news for you. You're just like regular people. But you're going to be viral. Do you know what that means? Do you know what viral means? Hmm? Stop it. What? I better go before you guys give me this false sense of energy. I love you guys, man. Zyphon, we'll catch up, brother. So glad to see you, man. Dude, I love all you guys, man. I love all you guys. But hey Zyphon, they'll clue you in on what's going on. It's nothing bad. They'll give you an idea kind of why my stream's cutting short. It's not a bad thing. But what's wrong, baby? All right, y'all. I'm out.